Hey, welcome back to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today we're going to use the Lodge Cook-It-All and we're going to use the griddle to grill up some steaks and some grilled veg. So y'all stay tuned. So today we're going to use the griddle portion of the Lodge Cook-It-All. And one thing we've learned, if nothing else, about the Lodge Cook-It-All, and I'm going to let y'all know that right now, it don't like charcoal. It just don't. It wants a campfire. So over here we have already got a cooking fire going. We got some real hardwood going over there. And we're going to use a couple of our homemade little instruments to help work this out. Now, if you watch that Lodge commercial like I did, you notice they had some kind of a stand that they were using on that Lodge Cook-It-All on the campfire. If you guys have ever used that product, please just drop me a comment right down here below. Let me know how it worked before we go out and buy one. We got a lot of different other things we can use to get that griddle up off the fire. But if you've used that and it worked for you or didn't work for you, especially if it didn't work for you, please leave us a comment right down here. It'd be very useful information for everybody here at the Backwoods Gourmet channel. So what we got going here is cooking fire. You know, this cooking fire is way different from a campfire. You know, this is a small fire, a fire you can control. And the best way to control that is with small pieces of wood. All right. We're going to go ahead and we started out with a little bit of lumped charcoal just to get everything going. Makes it easier. Obviously, you don't have to use that if you're out camping, but it does make it a whole lot easier for us to do it here in the studio. So, and then we got small pieces. This is oak, hardwood, and we're going to get this cooking fire going, let it burn down a bit, and then we'll be able to get a little bit more heat in that big piece of iron. So I've already seasoned this grill a couple times, and what I want to show you what I'm going to use on it today. This is a Cron Duché barbecue grill oil. This is coconut oil, and it's got a beautiful little spritzer on it. So just to get that ready for our steak and veg to go on, I'm just going to go ahead and spritz that real good. All right, and I found that this works pretty well. They also make a couple other products. They have their regular cast iron oil here. This is also kind of the same product as coconut oil. That's really good for conditioning your pans after you're done using them. And I have not used this yet, the cast iron soap. I don't know. We may try this in a future video, but they sell this as a 3-pack. They sent this over here for us to try it out. So far, the oil and the barbecue grill oil have worked great for let me let you know this right now. These are not for seasoning. They don't work. They don't work for seasoning. It's too light of an oil, but it is great for after you're done with your cast iron to spray that down with. It won't go rancid, and it leaves a great surface on your iron for the next time. So guys, to go with our dish tonight, we're going to try to stay low carb. If you watched some of our recent videos, you know we've been trying to do this. What I have is a slice of cabbage here, and I've included the core. I left the core, and it's like a center cut of a green cabbage, and that's going to help hold it together while we're grilling it. And we're just going to drizzle it with olive oil. We also got a sweet Vidalia onion there. Going to drizzle that. Go ahead and just turn it, and you see how that core has helped to hold it together. Get both sides a good drizzle. This is going to help our seasoning stick to it. And then right on that, we're going to put some of the Lowit MSG Seminole Swamp Seasoning, our favorite. I'm going to leave you a link right down in the description box where you can buy this online. If you go back and look at some of the comments on our videos of people who bought this, they really love it. I really love it. We're only going to season on one side. It can get too salty if you use too much, so that's why we're only seasoning one side. And we're going to go ahead and get that griddle warmed up, and we're going to start this first. So what we have here today is one of our favorite steaks, a chuck eye steak. It's small, it's inexpensive, and it's delicious. We found this Lodge Cook It All. That's what it likes. It likes open fire. I've tried a couple times cooking on it on charcoals, and you know, it's such a big piece of iron, it does not really respond very well at all at charcoal, which is my style of cooking for the most part. But when you put that live wood up on her, she just comes alive. I'm not going to be too hasty to judge this cast iron Cook It All from Lodge. We're going to keep playing with it. We're going to keep figuring out what it does good, what it doesn't do good, and we're going to tell you everything as we learn how to do it, so you guys can make your own decision whether this is a product that you want to purchase. So I put a couple more pieces of wood up under there, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick wipe down. Okay, we got it nice and searing hot. So we're going to go ahead and drop our steaks on there about a 45-degree angle to the grate. Going to give it some beautiful grill marks. Fire's going nice and evenly underneath right now. We like ours medium rare around here, but cook these to whatever temperature you like. Sorry guys, if you hear a little background noise, that's because I had to turn on the fan. The smoke was getting pretty bad up under here. So we're gonna come over first with our charred cabbage. That is beautiful and it smells awesome. One of our grilled onions, and what I'm gonna do there with that is I'm gonna break them. I'm gonna break up what I call the cup. You know, it's like a cup. And just kind of break them up into rings like that. Maybe we'll save a couple over here, and right on, kind of leaning up on there. There's our beautiful grilled steak right up there on the cast iron Lodge Cook It All. Compound butter on the top of the hot steak, and a few of those onions right on top of that. Just real quick, let's see how we did on the doneness there. That's, you know, that's what it's all about for me. We like ours rare, medium rare. Guys, everything turned out great with using that little Lodge Cook It All griddle as a grill, especially when we use that live wood fire. So if you like what we're doing, please hit the like button right down there. If you'd like to see another great Backwoods Gourmet video, it's going to be right up there. And for a whole playlist of cooking with the Lodge Cook It All, it's going to be right up there. We'll see you next time.